Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Wanad Lutegir et je parle plus le français, mais j'ai préféré anglais because je suis américain. That's a little bit of a shout out. I wouldn't call it a shout out. It's just a little bit of an intro for Rex because he speaks a little French, and I took one semester of French so far in college, so I consider myself rank novice at best. Okay, so there's one thing I should be doing right now, and that is writing a paper about Vietnam. However, I'm finding it very hard to work on my professor's prompt because it is very vague. The subject of the prompt is lessons learned in Vietnam. And this has to do with the American involvement in Vietnam and not the French involvement in Vietnam. We did that. That was the first paper we covered in this class. And the paper itself, actually the scope of the class itself is the U.S. involvement in Vietnam. So you think after 16 weeks of talking about the U.S. involvement in Vietnam, you think that I would have a firm grasp? I think for me what it is that there's so much to cover, there's so much to talk about. Squeezing it into a 6 to 7 page a paper is a little difficult. I don't know. But anyways, I've gone on for like a minute already or so, and I haven't even talked about the game. This is a race from the French circuit, Tour de France or something like that. It's not Tour de whatever, you know. Okay, so my French is bad. Whatever. This is a Celio, and that sounds more Italian than anything else. It's a V6. I did a little bit of massaging on this vehicle before I entered this race. I think I did like a chip, took out the catalytic converters, and did air filter. You know, big deal. But I was able to smoke those guys off the line, and I stay well enough ahead. And for some reason, I checked behind me because I missed the mini map. I guess I don't know. But anyways, there's something that I do want to address, and that is I've gotten a lot of PMs from people about my dual commentary. So what I'm going to do is I'm first and foremost I'm going to take care of this paper, and then the subsequent papers that I do need to complete after that. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to take a look at the guys who have sent me PMs, and if I continue to get PMs, what I think I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to prioritize them to who sent me a message first, and do it that way. So at this point, what it looks like I'm going to do is just say, hey, this is your number 5, number 4, whatever. I'll send you a number, and that'll be the corresponding week that we do it, the dual comm that is. And so that way I can get as many people involved, because I'm not just going to pick one person and say, okay, dual comm's over. I want this to kind of be an ongoing thing. And what I'll do is I will approach you guys with questions like, what are there some things that you want to talk about? Are there concerns? Beforehand in a PM, or if we get a chance, we will talk about it over Skype. And for those, someone sent me a message about whether or not I have MSN. I do not have MSN. There's no reason behind it. I just don't have MSN, and it seems like a lot of people use Skype right now. So I really don't feel like installing another instant messenger service onto my computer just to do a single dual comm. There and again lies a problem, because if you don't have Skype, I'm pretty sure that you don't want to pick up Skype just for a dual comm. So we'll work something out for those of you guys who don't have Skype, which is so far 1 out of the 8 or 9 messages I've gotten about doing the dual comm. So anyways, cutting into the gameplay again, this track is from GT3, I think. I get them kind of mixed up because they recycle a lot of their tracks, which I like, because every generation of the game has a new little twist on each track. So it's nice to see the evolution of a track. Maybe it gets a little bit more closer to reality or whatever. But I do remember this track because I used to blaze right through. There were these sharp turns, so it was like a right and then a left or something like that. But I used to like just bam, cut right through the dirt and then cut right through the grass or some crap like that. And in this one, I actually went through and took the time to go through the turns. And I think that's because I had a commanding lead at this point. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I do have this race with my Ford Mustang. I got to the professional circuit, which I showed you guys that one race. And what I was able to do is race in the American Muscle Car Challenge, I think it is now. It's been a handful of days since I recorded a race. But I got a race on Laguna Seca, and I've got an awesome story to tell you guys about Laguna Seca because I've been there. I participated in a way with the American Le Mans, and so I'm going to share that with you because it's actually pretty cool. And I'm going to see if I can drudge up some images from that weekend to help show you guys properly. So anyways, I got to go. I got a paper right. I'll talk to you guys in the next video, okay? Peace.